Well, shit, if it ain't the captain himself.
Alright everyone, welcome back to another
It's
episode of...
disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it that way. Seriously, it used to be that when David talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
What happened is that David made too many promises he couldn't keep. 20 years ago, Detroit was on its last legs, remember? And Sarif Industries promised to pick it back up.
Oh, like one company and one man can do that by himself. They're a bunch of ungrateful hacks, if you ask me.
Alright, I don't know about that, but we are here continuing from the last episode, which we went in on that cool looking helicopter to one of the Sarif industrial plant to save some hostages and resolve the situation that came up.
Did she leave you a message?
Alright.
By for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah, but who? Who would know we were developing the Typhoon?
The same people who attacked us last time, Roy. I mean, come on. We were testing it when they broke in.
Alright, I'll give you that. So what? You think a foreign government is behind this?
Governments aren't the only ones hiring mercenaries these days. Isolé, Kusanji, Taeyong Medical. Any one of our competitors could be behind this.
Alright, so something big going on all under this, so it's pretty obvious, but need to stick around to see what this actually
Hell if I
is.
know. What did Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about?
I bet he's trying to convince him to come out of hiding and make a statement that will counteract Bill Taggart.
Darrow is not hiding. He's working day and night in the Arctic, trying to save the world. It's what millionaires do when they get bored. They save the world. Didn't you know that?
Alright.
Right. I'll see you.
Marketing and research development is under construction. That is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure the marketing department or the PR department, which is probably fall under the marketing department, I would say, would come handy to manage the situation that's going on. Okay, we need to talk to Pritchard. Let me see. Mission 4, tying up loose ends. Give the Typhoon to Pritchard. Okay, he just needs to examine it and give the okay to Sarif, I think. This room is a mess. What is the point of this? Alright. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Alright. let me steal your power bar. You being a total dickhead, I would say. Okay, bunch of hacking software, which is always come in handy. Yeah. So what we need to do? Meet with Sarif. Okay. Farida Malik's office, huh? We will definitely break into all of these offices eventually. Let me run to my office, which is security manager.
Best thing that's happened in this company all year.
No kidding. General O'Neill would have canceled all our military contracts if anyone got a look at it.
O'Neill would be the least of our problems.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Calvin. The Typhoon is a suicide terrorist's dream. Imagine if Picus found out our own government requested it.
Oh, right. Well, lucky for us, Jensen was there to recover it.
Hey, that's me.
We were just saying what a good job you did at the plant. You saved our asses on this one.
Oh, hey, Jensen. Nice job with the Typhoon. The DoD is going to be real happy those terrorists didn't get a hold of it.
Alright. Is there anything... We can turn off these cameras. Otherwise we will be detected if we're trying to hack these terminals. Oh, painkillers. This is probably, yeah. Didn't know if you were coming back, so I deleted your entire network account. I only received the order to set up a new one a few minutes ago, so if you don't like the password I picked, live with it. The password should also work on your home computer. What is the security rating? 3. Let's see. If we go to augmentation, we do have 3 praxis points available. So this is basically the skill tree, and the praxis points are the skill points. So we can actually have the Typhoon explosive system unlocked. That's the thing that they all like keep talking about, like Typhoon system. We are already equipped with it. Typhoon explosive system. In effect, the Typhoon augmentation turns its user into human fragmentation grenade, placing him or her at the center of a blast radius that inflict a range sphere of damage on surrounding targets in all directions without focus or aim. Every detonation requires expenditure of 1 ammo pack and 1 energy cell. The Typhoon is an anti-personnel weapon implanted in a series of subdermal pads along the back of the user's arms, upper legs, and torso. The pads are loaded with a matrix of small 10mm stainless steel ball bearings above a thin layer of fixed focus electromagnetic repulsion field generators. That's a mouthful. On activation, the implant releases the ball bearing in an optimal 360 shrapnel shockwave cloud that inflicts severe damage on unarmored targets at close range, and an additional blowback effect on middle distance targets. We are actually won't be getting this, but I just talked about that because I'm probably sure the name Typhoon mentioned in this episode in like 20 times already, so Yeah. The big thing we need to unlock first is this hacking capture points, or the capture skills. Hacking capture, at least the most basic level, the hacking device gives its user the CPU clock cycles necessary to attempt a data penetration of target computer systems before triggering any intrusion countermeasures or alarms. At advanced level of operation, the augmentation facilitate direct interface with other electronic security and tactical devices. Implanted in the cranium, the MHD995 hacking device is a dedicated microcomputer module featuring a series of processors and databases programmed with multiple code breaking and counter cryptography subroutines. When deployed, the hacking device provides immediate assistance to any user attempting to bypass, shut down, or otherwise override electronic systems via a standard terminal interface. The unit is capable of identifying and providing IVOR intrusion solution for over 15 million discrete software barriers. So this is basically what gives us ability to hack into terminals that we found within the world. Hack level 1 terminals, hack level 2 terminals are hack level 1 is the only thing that available to us. At most basic level, the MHD995 hacking device provides its users with enhanced ability to override level 1 terminal and security camera systems. Also on this side, camera domination, deactivate cameras linked to security hubs. So once we get into a security hub, we need these two following augmentations to disable either turrets or robots. The MHD995 hacking device has a powerful suite of enhanced functionalities that, in addition to the penetration of firewalls, for clandestine data retrieval, can enable an experienced hacker to co-opt and take control of deeper subsystems, such as those used by security cameras. Okay, let's actually buy level 2 and level 3 for now. If we go into more info, that is pretty much the same thing as the level 1, is to say level 2 terminal and level 3 terminal with ease. So these are pretty much unlocking. So now we can either enter the password, because we read that pocket secretary that given to us. Otherwise we can hack it. I would say let's go for it. This terminal is secured in 3 and we have 3 attempts. Let's see. Alright, it should be fine, but this is level 3 node. It has a detection of 80%, so I think that will probably get triggered. So we need to go here, but before we need to unlock these two to get benefits. We also have 3 stop software, which is like stop the security countermeasures for a limited time, and we have nuke software, which can quickly get control of a particular node. So if we use nuke, it would come out undetectable, but This is a level 3 node, so let's try to capture it first. Yeah, now we can fortify. Let's go with the spam. I'm gonna quick stop again. Oh, you know what? Let me try again. We wasted 2 stops, which is not ideal. I don't think we're gonna get.
Access granted.
Okay. That is quite bad. But we don't have any hacking augmentation other than bare minimum. So, alright. From Greg Thorpe, which is one of the guys that we saved from the plant earlier in the earlier episode. So words aren't enough, Mr. Jensen. Words aren't enough, Mr. Jensen. I mean what I said at the plant today. You saved my life in more ways than one. When those gunmen took my Josie away, I thought, well, you probably know what I thought. Please let me repay you. Josie and I are back home safe in our apartment. We live in a 3rd floor condo on Brooklyn Court. You can find the entrance behind the 2nd Street gas station. Stop by next time you're in the city, and I'll have something for you. Sincerely, Greg Thorpe. Okay, Athene Margulis, who is the secretary of our boss, basically. Not her, but she is the secretary of our boss, David Sarif. Okay. Forward, minor security concerns. Adam, I really don't mean to bug you on this, but I think I've got another suspect in those enough scene theft. I caught Denzel Michel going over my stack of Versalife purchase orders. He said he need to verify the legal address for contact. David wanted him to look over, but he had that address on a dozen correspondences already. For a lawyer, you think he'd be able to come up with a better defense? His door code is 1364, by the way. Athene. Previously, Athene Mogulus wrote, "Welcome back, Adam. First of all, it's really is good to have you back. Things just haven't been the same since the attack, and we're all hoping your return will restore some sense of equilibrium. That and David really missed you." Of course he did. I know your top priority right now is to go in to be with him, but if you have a moment, there's something I like to check into as well. Someone's been stealing near officine. I first noticed it about 3 months ago. We seem to be reordering cases from Versalife far more often than usual. I had Frank run through the lab security tapes, and that's when he realized someone had tampered with them. Unusually, for on nights when Bill Rossellini was in charge, Frank wanted to search Bill's office immediately, but even gave me the access code 3716, but I told him to wait. Last thing we need is to start falsely accusing people. When you get a chance, can you speak to Will? He's working in Office 23. Within Mugula's executive assistant, Sarif Industries. Right. Let's actually pause these cameras real quick. I don't think they will harm anyone. This is an unlocked office. Are you someone?
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam. Nice job.
Okay, thank you. We have an e-book which we can't read. Yeah, there's nothing. Any RPG, you should definitely check out all the bathrooms, even the ones you are not allowed to go in. Yeah, there's nothing in there. But I'm the security what? Who's talking?
And if they hadn't been considering it, Bill Taggart wouldn't have gone to Geneva to give that damn speech, and no one would have tried to kill him.
There's no way you can say that for sure.
Let me finish, Will. We had the world's sympathy for a while, but isn't it funny how quickly it turned on us?
We just need to show the world what good human enhancement can do for people. We need to finish what Megan started.
Right. Does that request? Yeah, it popped up actually. Oh no, that is Greg Thorpe's one. I meant to say this one. Trying to stop neurophysine stealing. If you don't know what neurophysine is, basically that's the in-universe magical drug that help with augmented people, that makes all the robotics and all the systems come with them, makes them like integrated properly with human physiology and robotics. So basically it's one of the like main thing that got discovered by this guy Hugh Darrow, and world never looked back after that. Okay, let me try to, which is the Office 23. 20 would be down here, right? Yeah, Office 20 to 22. There's no, oh yeah, that one. Will Rossellini Vault Cannon. We do have the code for the door. But it didn't give us any XP. So yeah, that is not ideal, because hacking is good. Hacking is good definitely, but as you can see, if we go back to the augmentation, we need to invest a lot of things that getting the proper hacking abilities up and running. So if we go to one of these, hacking 45, we need to spend 2 more praxis point, and we have also this hacking analyze add-on, gain information about nodes on a network before making a decision, so which is quite helpful. We need 2 here, and we already spend 2 praxis points, and we need still 4 more to completely get all the benefit from hacking capture. And this is 2 more, that is 5. This is what, 2 more, that is 7. And this is definitely something we need. Hacking stealth, which lowers the chance of us being detected, which cost 3 more praxis points. So that's all of those abilities cost 10 praxis point alone. So we need to start gathering XP. Okay, let's try to get down to this Frank Pritchard reply, I think, Nitrofusine theft. Don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing anyone, but as Sarif security chief, he is no longer that, because Adam is here. It's my responsibility to stay on top of things. Okay, let's see. Will Rossellini wrote, what exactly are you accusing me of, Frank? Yes, I have taken quantities of nirapazine out of the lab. It's part of my research, but I have also logged each and every drop used and placed all unused supplies back in the freezer before leaving. And I was not the only one working late those nights. Talk to Berger, he'll verify it. Frank Pritchard wrote, it has come to my attention that Nirophosine has been disappearing from the lab, usually on nights when you were working late. Care to explain this? Ted Berger, whenever Megan's team was on that patient X strand, is simply amazing. I ran 3 tests 3 times just to be sure, and none of the unusual rejection markers are present. Patient X is Adam, right? Oh, I am missing that. That is the very first note that we read on Megan's office when the game started. After 8 weeks without Neurophosine, yeah. This is unheard of, Will. Listen, I gotta take off, but you have got to see the result for yourself. Come to my office, room 32. If by chance the door is locked, 9642 will get you in. Okay. Athene Margulis recruitment effort. This should be like a common email, I think. Hello all, management realizes that you have all been working long hours in the drive to fulfill outstanding contracts. I think we read this email in the plant. Same as this one. Okay. We have an ebook here. The next 3 decades, where will we be on 2050? There was once I will be in my 50s when that year rolls around. Anyways, there was once a time when we believed that the world would become a monolithic nation state. Did we? Why would anyone believe that? A kind of United States of Earth that is very ambitious, brought together under the global aegis of supergovernmental body But now that prediction seems quaint and hackneyed. That's a word. Hackneyed? I'm gonna use that word frequently. The reality is that we live in an era where sovereign nations and the formal governments of countries are little more than lines of demarcation upon the world's map. More and more citizens of the world lend their loyalty not to a flag but to a true transnational entities that still thrive. Corporations. Okay, so people are rallying behind corporations rather than countries. Okay. We thus foresee a time where people will be citizens of their employer's nation in quotation, rather than Chinese, French, Canadian, etc. And in this world, what we have thought of an traditional nation complexes, such as America, will fragment in order to find their own equilibrium. That is pretty much late stage capitalism, or I would say final stages of capitalism, which is you basically govern your employees. Alright, so we spend a lot of time.
Josie Thorpe, she's the plant manager.
Right, Josie. Yeah, I met her. What happened?
I heard the leader of the terrorists had a gun to her head, but Jensen talked him into letting her go.
Wow, that's amazing.
You're goddamn
Good
right.
thing Jensen was there.
Saved us all another funeral, that's for sure. God knows we've had enough of those.
Alright, we should go meet Sarif. What was I saying? Yeah, something about late stage capitalism, right? So, that's what basically happened.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Alright. Sanders is in the mastermind behind this. I'm hoping it will pay off later. I'll take charge. Let's redirect.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Okay, maybe someone else offer more. What do you want me to do, boss? Well, maybe they didn't like being held off so long at the plant. Let's placate.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Yeah. Boss, that is not
Boss,
legal.
What you're asking me to do, it's not exactly legal.
No, it isn't. You got a problem with that?
Sure. I mean, we are on the Pacific's path, so...
As a matter of fact, I do.
Look, Adam. You know the police never fully investigated that first attack, don't you?
Yes, but...
But nothing. We lost a lot of good people, top people. And I'm beginning to think Detroit PD doesn't give a damn. Someone is pulling strings to keep us in the dark.
And in your world, the ends justify the means.
My world is your world, Adam. And if getting that neural hub illegally will show us who's behind these attacks, and maybe even help us go after them, yeah, you're damn right it does. So get going.
Alright. He just basically told me to fuck off. Is this supposed to be him? Okay.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside.
We are basically in the clouds, huh? Newspaper. Okay. NY Aisha. We read this already, right? Oh, we didn't. It's about basically augmented artists that destroying everyone else. Nai Aisha Kim, the fully augmented Nigerian pop star, swept the Planet Music Award tonight in Los Angeles, winning in 6 categories. Her latest album, Yoruba, about her struggles with discrimination, poverty, and more recently augmentation, has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Afterward, Akeem spoke about the difficulties of living with enhancement. As a woman of color, living with augmentation is a challenge. You become a stranger in every culture, and neurophysine is so expensive. Thank God I'm blessed enough to be able to afford it. It's a struggle, but it has been enabled me to continue doing what I love, performing. Critically injured during a terrorist attack in Lagos in 2025, Akeem appeared at the PMAs for first time in 2 years. I thought she just decided to get augmentations, but seems like she didn't had a choice. We have a sideline here. Anti-Aug Taggart coming to Mullins Convention Center. Okay, perhaps surprising in a city that has historically supported augmentation. Humanity Front founder Bill Taggart's upcoming appearance at the Mullins Convention Center is nearly sold out. This development may reflect the growing wave of support for anti-enhancement groups across the nation. Alright, I leave. You don't have to look at me like that. Okay, she's back.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarif was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Okay. It's not because you literally sitting next to a CEO of a major augmentation company. It's because she cares about the world.
Get going, Adam. I'm sure whatever David's asked you to do.
Okay. Where was she before? Or probably probably in here. Okay, let's wait some water. Why not? Alright. Now there's nothing in that office section. Wow. Okay. This is the ground floor.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second...
God, I can't talk about it. Radicals burst through the door like right now and start shooting.
I know. It's so awful. Because you'd be the first to... I mean...
Adam Jensen, please report to your office.
What?
Adam Jensen?
Nothing. Forget it. Nice job tonight, Adam. I heard most of those vandals got arrested peacefully. Things could have been so much worse.
You're welcome.
Mr. Jensen! Oh, everyone's talking about what a great job you did saving the hostages. You're a real hero, sir. Can I help you find something?
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
Has anyone been in my office recently?
I think the cleaning people maybe, and that Mr. Corella was looking for you. But other than that, nobody's touched it. Up 2 floors and make a right.
I already knew that.
Of course. Have a good evening, sir.
Alright, we have some context that we can get from these. What are those? Okay, I'm coming. What the fuck? This game doesn't let you wait on things. Okay, let me quickly save.
Jensen,
and
remember me?
Who are you?
No, that sounds too desperate.
Tim Corella.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Alright. Why steal in the first place?
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You'd need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
Oh, why should I
And I
care?
should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Alright.
Alright. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Alright. Yeah, there's nothing new over here. Okay. So he was talking about this social enhancer, the Casey implant, provides its user with a direct monitor of behavior patterns and likely responses from. Did I read this? I really like getting that because the playstyle we are following really requires it. You don't have to strong arm anything unless you can talk people to give what you want. So alright, let's actually get this context explored as well. What is this? Sarif Industries.
Proudly headquartered here in the heart of Detroit, Sarif Industries specializes in the design and manufacture of advanced mechanical augmentations for human implantation. In other words, we help people achieve their dreams by allowing them to reach their full potential. Currently employing over 1,500 people, we are dedicated to innovation while upholding a reputation for unrivaled excellence. New products for 2027 include the Smart, equipped with the multi-focus aptitude chip, specially tuned to give an edge in mathematics, arts, reading, science, and technology. We are also proud to present VistaLife, the world's most advanced corneal replacement technology. At Sarif Industries, we bring your dreams to life.
1,500 people, huh? Is that big? I don't know. Let's get to know about the owner.
No one should ever have to give up a normal life because of a random incident, or indeed lose a dream over a physical limitation. So believes David Sarif, idealist, philanthropist, founder and CEO of Sarif Industries. Pursuing this belief, Mr. Sarif acquired a failing Detroit auto factory in 2007 and repurposed it for the automated manufacture of prosthetics, founding Sarif Industries. Today, we at Sarif Industries share David's passion. We believe that human augmentation will give people every opportunity to improve themselves, making the world a better place to live. Guided by this principle, we will continue to innovate and produce the finest line of human augmentation products the world has to offer.
Alright. Does he have to be shirtless for this? I don't think so. What is this? Neurophysine.
In the early days of human enhancement technology, scientists encountered a serious obstacle. New limbs were being rejected by recipients, resulting in complete systemic failure. Human immune systems would invariably recognize the implants as a foreign invader and attack. Darrow Industries was able to overcome this issue with the wonder drug neurophysine, now distributed exclusively by the VersaLife Corporation. Today, Sarif Industries is working diligently to develop new technologies to reduce dependence on the drug, making augmentation safer and more affordable to the greatest possible number of people.
Oh, how good of them. They definitely not profiting from it by getting who are these people. Like getting the proprietary rights to, I think, probably a basic need of augmented people.
It would not be an understatement to say that Hugh Darrow changed the world as we know it. One of history's greatest visionaries and entrepreneurs,
Can you not look at me, please?
robotics, biotechnology, and human enhancement has altered the very fabric of society, allowing men and women to improve their minds and bodies at will. In the 1990s, Hugh Darrow would become a mentor to David Sarif, inspiring him to found Sarif Industries in 2007. It is Hugh Darrow's foresight and pioneering spirit that motivates us today.
Alright. So basically, David Sarif is the business mind and Hugh Darrow is the scientific mind. What is your problem?
Have you been to your office yet? Mr. Carella said he was looking for you, so I sent him to the 3rd floor.
Good for you. What is this?
The future holds a lot of excitement for us at Sarif Industries. We believe that advances in technology, in unison with good government policy and lower costs, will make human augmentation available to more and more people across the globe. And more accessibility to augmentation technology means a world with more opportunity. New developments with Cosmetech dermal layering will help to make augmentation look and feel more natural, eliminating much of the stigma associated with human enhancement technology. And for the first time ever, Omnivision transverse retinal technology will allow recipients to achieve true stereo vision without a dedicated chip. At Sarif Industries, a better tomorrow is our passion.
Yeah. Jensen basically have 2 of these rather than his own eyes. Okay, LIM, Liberty in Mind and Body International.
LIM, Liberty in Mind and Body International, offers full and equal access to human enhancement products and technologies across every global border and society. LIM runs an international network of low-cost, medical mechanical clinics catering exclusively to augmented people. Today, LIM has 150 self-managed affiliates, operating 1,900 branches across the globe, treating over 8 million people each year. They are recognized as a global champion for the world's augmented people. Because of their tireless efforts, tens of thousands of lives have been saved or made better. For this reason and more, Sarif Industries has been a major sponsor of LIM for over a decade.
Alright, that's all of them. I hope watching you got that all of those information, because those are the names that gonna be popping up left and right throughout the whole game. Right. Let's actually take this outside. For the office rooms and everything, we will definitely break into those when the time is right. And we have a tutorial.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done. Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
Alright.
Mrs. Reed?
Ah, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Okay, why the... Let's be sympathetic.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
Let's be optimistic.
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I'm not gonna ask about the reward. Shut the fuck up.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Right. Welcome to Detroit, I guess. Yeah. So this is semi-open world. Right. It's a quite expansive map. As you can see, it's just go all the way. It has layers upon layers, and yeah, don't worry, we will explore pretty much everything this section has to offer. Let's actually get a round up visiting the limb clinic, meet with Dr. Makovic. Sarif Industries, Sarif insists that I see Vera Makovic. Okay. This is our main mission. These two are main missions. One good turn deserves another. Motherly ties, which is what Cassandra Reed just told us to find more about what happened to Megan. This is the guy that we met at our office. Okay. Yeah, everything else is completed nicely.
Believe it? We had the place surrounded, and we were ordered to hang back. Since when do we take orders from David Sarif?
Maybe there was some hazardous material they were worried about.
More like there was something illegal in there that they wanted the rent-a-cop to get rid of. We should have
I'm
never
right
let that
here,
guy in.
asshole.
I thought Jensen did okay. He helped save the hostages.
He got lucky.
Oh yeah, you wanna say it to my face?
I got nothing to say to you.
Oh, that's what I thought. Idiot.
Listen, I got no time to waste on you.
Wow. He got it on. I don't know what that is, but he sure wear it to the fullest. Let's begin with the corner. Sarif Plaza. Damn. He just named a whole section after him.
Imagine. William Taggart, right here in Detroit. What a great man. I know some people question his motivation, but I think he's only looking out for the little people.
I can't believe this whole hostage thing. Terrorists on our own soil?
I know, and that guy Taggart claiming he has no connection? I don't believe that for a second.
I heard he's coming to make a speech at the convention center. That's like when the NRA went to Columbine after the second time.
Moses himself, coming to free us from the evil pharaoh, Sarif II.
Yeah. Well, let's hope for a plague on all the humanity front houses.
There's a second incident in Columbine? What?
Nice sunglasses. But it's nighttime, you dig?
Those are my hearts, idiot. I need to stop calling random NPCs idiots. Okay. Letita, huh?
Well, shit. If it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Sarif done fixed you up good, ain't he? Give you new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure. Not after what happened 6 months ago. People said you's down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both. You got any credits you could spare?
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more. Why you gotta insist on using them rules?
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me something that's worth it.
Yeah, I guess. So what you wanna know?
What's the city mode?
You've always had a good feel for this city, Tish. What's the mood on the street these days?
Oh, things ain't looking good, Captain. People losing their jobs, their homes, locking everything they's own into those garage door storage units round town, hoping nobody breaks in and steals stuff. Mr. Sarif gonna save us? He better do it soon.
Or what?
Not sure. Just feels like this whole city's waiting to explode, especially in the alleys behind the gas station. Most of the time, you's fine walking there, long as you don't cause no trouble. But you do something wrong, well, cops and punks both trigger happy these days.
Any secret parts?
I might need to do a little trespassing soon. Maybe get inside some places where I'd rather not be seen going in.
You being kind of vague, Captain, but maybe it's best I don't know the Pacifics.
You got that right.
What I do know, though, is that most people tend to look down, not up. And even when looking down, they don't necessarily think about what's under their feet. If a person ain't too squeamish about getting dirty, they might be able to get inside one of the more sensitive areas in the city. Especially if they arm themselves ahead of time with the right information.
Whoa. What 1,000 gets me?
I was just guessing here, Captain. But since you ain't a policeman no more, maybe it's a bit hard to get you inside that police station some days. Especially when things are being classified. There is a door I know about, though. Connects to the sewers. Only thing is, it's usually locked.
Hate to tell you this, Tish, but that information isn't worth the admission price you're charging.
That's 'cause I ain't giving you the code yet. Jeez, Captain, have some patience. $25.99. $25.99.
Okay, what's 2,000 gets me?
I was not advising you do this. You's being an aug and all. But if this trespassing you's needing to do happens to be inside D-Row, street gang territory, then you's definitely don't want to be seen going in.
Because the ballers would sooner rip me apart than ask questions.
Exactly. You being an aug now and all. But some of them old buildings over there are real crumbly up near the top. Fire escape's still okay though. So maybe you find a hole, get you inside if you goes up.
Keeping my fingers crossed the whole time that the building doesn't fall apart on my way down.
Oh, they stronger than you think. But it's true. You might want to invest in some of Mr. Sarif's falling down augmentation before you goes in. 'Cause I'm pretty sure them elevators don't work.
Okay, what's 500 gets
Interesting
me?
thing about the sewers in the city, Captain. Some of them pass right under the police station, but that don't stop some people from hiding things down there.
What kind of things?
I was not sure, but a bunch of them walls been patched over pretty quick. Man like you might be able to find out why. Especially if he's fixed up with some of the magic eyes that sees through stuff. Mr. Sarif has to make eyes like that, don't you think?
I wish I could offer you a drink, Tish. But I know you only like Hop Devil.
Oh, that's all right, Captain. It's the thought that counts.
Oh, I got no...
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, Captain.
Would that give me a discount on those things? Are you someone? No. Right, where are we heading? Downtown apartments. Okay, let's actually get that done first. Oh, this is the shop, right?
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Yeah, I remember about this shop. I won't be needing this and this. I will hold on to you because let's sell pretty much all of it. Tranquilizer darts I'm gonna keep, same as stun guns. Frag grenades, nope. Concussion I can use. Remote detonation, detonated. Yeah, I don't need you either. Okay. Let's see. 10mm shotgun, tranquilizer, damage, burst round, tranquilizer rifle, shotgun, mine template, automatic unlocking device, which is quite useful. Use automatic hacking device, select like a grenade and throw on a terminal to unlock it. Keypad, computers, security hubs, and alarm panels, and dedicated security terminals. Description. Using modified microwave pulse technology, the Keybreaker security countermeasure unit can neutralize 98% of conventional electronic and digital locking systems. This one-shot device fires a directed high-energy burst into the circuitry of the security unit, overloading it and forcing an immediate disengage. Once activated, the discharge consumes the keybreaker's internal capacitor and renders the device useless.
See you soon.
Okay, what that do is I think we do not own any of them. Okay. They're just one-time unlocking for doors and other. You can just get past like particular terminal or the door that you don't have access to hack in if you really want it. Okay, now better, The Myth of Human Augmentation by William Taggart. Humankind has always sought to improve itself from the earliest iteration of civilization. We improved our minds through education and pursuit of knowledge, our souls through the quest of spiritual truth, and our bodies through the eradication of disease and hunger. You will forgive me perhaps when I dare to say that the human being is a divine engine. It is the ultimate expression of our life on our earth, and so it is a most precious and sacred thing. Humanity is what we have, it's what we. Can you calm down, man? Humanity is what we have, it is what we are. But that purity falls beneath a shadow, and that shadow is greed. It is weakness. The power is at our fingertips to replace flesh with steel and plastic. But the truth is this: for each piece of you surrender, your humanity dies a little more. You are no better. I'm pretty sure he is under some heavy payrolls to say that. Alright, let's get into the apartments, which is where? Is it the other side? Yeah, from behind there. Okay. Yeah. What a wonderful area. Hobo, huh?
Take a look. Drink it all in. It ain't pretty, is it?
It sure isn't.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those Ugg lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop 'em.
Grayson? Where he at these days?
Yo, where you been, man? He been running shit through that abandoned gas station for weeks.
Oh, word? I wanted to get some upgrades for my Zenith 10 mil.
He can hook you up nice, man. If you go, tell him I sent you. I want a discount next time.
Word.
Punk.
Yo, you look like the man who knows where to find that good shit. Upgrades, weapons, stuff like that.
What you need, player? Cause I know where you can cop some goods. If you want some.
Locate Detective Chase's building. Okay. Are you Detective Chase? Okay, let me explore this building first. That's always a good thing to do in these games. Maybe you'll find something that you can upper hand the person that you're going to talk. And look who it is.
I can never thank you enough for what you did.
You sure ain't.
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course, but I would like to help out any way I can.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works in the area. His business causes him to move around quite a bit, but at the moment he's occupying an apartment in a building on Earl's Court. If you mention my name, he'll give you a discount on his wares. He deals in, well, he's a gun runner.
How does a guy like you know someone like that?
Growing up in my old neighborhood, you learn pretty quick to cultivate certain types of relationships.
Right.
You'll remember his name, won't you? Sarah, like the painter.
We actually read, ooh. Okay, we can steal from them, which we definitely gonna do. We actually read email from that particular person, Surat, right? Let's read this. Scholar 200 XP, nice. Nano augmentation, pipe dream, or theory for the future by Hugh Darrow. Expert from a paper in Neo Nature, September 2022. We've been throwing around the word nanotechnology for decades, and yet, despite all of our best efforts, we are only inching closer to that molecular scale frontier, when in fact we should be racing towards it. In the decade to come, the enhanced being post-human who are man, I can't talk. Who are our progeny will look at the mechanical devices devices we rudely bolted to our own living flesh or buried inside our grey matter, and they will mock us for our crudity. They will look upon what we have made with same curiosity, the same disinterest as the pilot of VTOL helicopter would look upon an ox cart. The future of human augmentation lies in the small, in fact the smallest. In the next 30 years, the molecular frontier will be broken, and through nanoscalar reprogramming and biological reorientation will be possible. There will be no more tedious instances of serving limbs to replacing them with steel proxies. We will drink in these tiny machines, inject them, and be transformed. What a future to behold. Okay, let's try to get into this safe. Okay, there is no data, and we are getting detected already. I think we are good.
Access granted.
One 120 credits. And bunch of XP, so I don't mind.
I hope you did the right thing letting that extremist go like that. I guess time will tell.
What? Watch some TV. You don't get to judge me. Otherwise you'll be on the floor with all your brain matter hanging around. Okay, so we need to talk to someone, but the thing is, once we get this social enhancer, I think it would be more interesting. So I'd say we should be hold on before we talking to him, you know, because I don't know what he gonna pull. Same as this guy, the person that we met in our office literally said that you need that augmentation to properly talk to him. So Limb International.
Protests. These limb people are drug pushers. Someone is getting rich while the rest of us are suffering.
I wouldn't know about those things. All I know is that this violence doesn't serve anyone.
Well, I guess the question now becomes, will the pro-human groups retaliate when Bill Taggart gets here?
He's that Humanity Front guy, right?
He's speaking at the convention center in a few days.
That's gonna be a day from hell.
Alright, the game doesn't shy away from hinting what's to come. What is this? Security rating 4 is something we can't do. If you try to hack it, let's just say we don't have the rating necessary. Okay, we need to be remembering that place because security rating 4, that's quite serious.
Mr. Jensen, David Sarif told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doug. Shouldn't I be under opposing shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Sarif did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Sarif want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Sarif did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Ooh, nice. We got a praxis point for what? For getting XP. Now the limb clinic is quite important because they sell praxis kit for money. So I know I spent like what, 3,500 on that lady who rummaging through trash, but we can get one. Yeah. And we can buy also hyposim. This is basically health item. The hypostim contains 1 dose of an injectable stimulant that increases the health bar above its usual maximum of 100 if the health bar is already full. Once these extra points have been depleted, they will not regenerate, as will all the meds. The effect is cumulative and can be stacked up to 100% of the base health. This is for energy. Replenish 3 energy cells. Okay, and we have pharmacy actually like selling ammo is crazy. Kill enemies in a 360-degree arc. Prerequisite: Typhoon explosive system, a pack of 10mm gauge stainless steel ball bearings molded in a frangible diffusion matrix and spin stabilized for maximum range when deployed by the Typhoon explosive system augmentation. Manufacturer C-Tech Limited. Okay.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. What a serene music. Yeah, it is surely futuristic. She got 2-leg implants.
I'm just getting a minor neuroprosthetic upgrade, but even so, it's stressful.
Yeah, seems like it's nothing. She don't have any physical augmentation.
Getting Augs is the way to go, man. Now, how are you gonna defend yourself in today's world without Augs?
I really don't see what all the fuss is about Augs. It's just progress.
We're very lucky to have Dr. Markovic. She could have gotten a job in private practice anywhere in the world.
I'm just here to get my prescription updated. Ran out of neuropazine last week. Thought I could just order up a refill, but I have to see a doctor first.
Okay, so the reason we're here is...
I've never been under anesthesia before. Is it true they stop your heart?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over. It's a very safe procedure.
Pain or anything?
It gets done through your IV needle. You'll be asked to count backwards, and the next thing you know, you'll be opening your eyes and the procedure will be over.
Wow. Will I dream?
Not while you're under, but you might afterward as you wake up.
Okay. So they're just cutting her up and... Ooh, ebook. Nice. Visual Cortex 2.0, the eye redesigned. Excerpt from an article by Hugh Darrow in the American Cybernetics Gazette, Winter 2012 edition. In the organic model, organic model, you mean the eye? Normal vision begins when light enters the eye. Why just why just don't call it the eye? Or just they build like a organic model specifically? I think it's the latter. Okay. Uh, the eye through its lens and moves through to strike specialized light receiving photoreceptor cells coating the retina called rods and cones. These cells convert light into electrochemical impulses that are sent down the optic nerve and into the center of the human brain. In healthy subjects, the eye can function well for many years, but retinal diseases like age-related macular degeneration and retinitis pigmentosa destroy vision by annihilating these important cellular matrices. A visual prosthetic, what some might colloquially call a bionic eye, is a form of neural prosthesis instead of partially restored lost vision in a patient suffering from one of the aforementioned afflictions, or to amplify and enrich the existing vision capacity of a healthy subject. Darrow Industries' refinement of this technology does away with the need for an external camera to implant relay system, instead reducing the extant hardware to a single biochip directly inserted into the retinal zone of the eye. Okay, I mean, Jensen has two of those, so I guess he don't have to worry about aging. Ooh, protein jar, nice. I just yoinked it. Okay, nice. Is it unlocked? It is. Vera Markovic. Amaragoulis, huh? Okay, I believe you have miscontrusted Mr. Sarif's intent, Vera. He only wanted you to give your patient some general medical advice. Athene Maguls, okay, that's her, I think. Okay. You wrote Mrs. Magulas, of course. I appreciate Mr. Sarif's support, which is why I will do my best to explain to my patient exactly what this generous gift entails. But that is far as I will go. From now on, whenever augmentation he decides to acquire will be his choice and his alone. The patient and not the employer will be the one to decide whether a half-tested prototype augmentation should be included with all the others or not. Good for her, standing up to her standard. Okay, we have our own, I think, file. Kareem Fong, MD. Okay. Jensen, Adam, AJ090921. Blood O, RHD negative. No allergies, family history unknown, adopted at age 5, no papers. Has demonstrated healing ability greater than 2 standard deviations above the mean in the following: speed of recovery, reposition of faculties, post-traumatic memory retention, unusually large quantity of NGF appearing around implantation sites, a unique autoimmune disorder may indicate he will not require neurophysine injections anytime soon. One previous operation 6 months ago, life critical, requiring full replacement of chest cavity and left arm, right arm, and legs, replaced at behest of employer. Authority granted under terms of employment contract. So Jensen really had no say in this. Okay. Recovery speed being unknown at the time, patient was also pre-fitted with PDAT biochips in all areas of possible neuroprosthetic insertion to reduce need for uh, psychotherapy following any subsequent enhancement surgery. Okay, so he's just perfect candidate to uh, fit augmentations. WHO attention all staff and an inspection team from World Health Organization will be paying a visit to your limb clinic within the next week or so in order to evaluate conditions there. Please ensure that everything is properly prepared for their inspection. When they arrive, treat them with courtesy, but continue about your business and do not interfere. In anticipation of the visit, all employees must ensure that WHO guidelines are being followed to the letter or at all times. Bear in mind that any negative evaluation will severely infringe upon your clinic's ability to solicit funding. Okay, so they still have to abide by WHO. That's good, I think. Yeah, we can't go in there for obvious reasons. We need to come back here and buy that remaining praxis point.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
What about my right to come to work each day without fearing for my life? I've still got to walk home tonight.
I understand your concern. But if you want round-the-clock protection, I suggest you hire a private security company.
Nice job, man.
Go on in. We're still open.
People see conspiracies everywhere. They're saying that Lim's personal catalogs mean some people get preferential treatment. Please.
He's right there. Police is right there. Okay.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance on the side of the building.
Alright. I think we should be able to talk anyone down with this. So it has activation cost of 2, and we have 3 praxis kits available to us. Okay, let's actually go through this. I don't specifically remember whether I read it in the last episode, but okay. Social enhancer. The KC implant provides its user with a direct monitor of behavior patterns and likely responses from conversational subjects. In real terms, this means the user can gain an insight into which conversational method to employ in any given situation, discover subtle clues and intentions, and view a virtual persuasion gauge for their target. The computer-assisted social interaction enhancer. Okay, that's what KC stands for. It's a cranial implant that ties directly into the user's existing retinal prosthesis to relay environmental and personal data about targeted individuals in order to assist social interaction. The KC implant uses an optical psychophysiological responses analyzer, aka optical polygraph, to gauge a rudimentary psychological or physiological. That is psychological, right? Profile based on facial expression, body language, and environmental cues. Combined with the advanced emotional intelligence enhancer software engine, the system can deliver real-time predictive data directly to the user, enabling them to correctly interpret responses and draw the desired result from face-to-face conversations. Okay, we will definitely get this. We have another like tier, but it will already gonna be available with the base one. Emotional intelligence enhancer use analyze people and persuade them into following certain courses of action. Okay, the emotional intelligence enhancer combines several systems, including an optical polygraph, personality analyzer, and synthetic pheromone propagator. The optical polygraph indicates whether the user is swaying a target to his or her way of thinking by reading involuntary reaction like blush response, pupil dilation, and increased heart rate. The personality analyzer displays helpful insights about the personality whom the user is dealing with. The synthetic pheromones propagator release bioengineered pheromones designed to influence behavior. As the subject talks, keep tracks of the number of times each personality type alpha, beta, omega lights up in the meter. When prompted, select the pheromones more likely to influence it. Okay, we will definitely see this one in action. Alright. We have available one more. Let's stick to cranium still. And I really want this one next, hacking stealth. If we go to more information, given enough time, even the most advanced electronic system can be penetrated. The MHD 995SH information warfare obfuscation augmentation provides that mission critical time with software as sophisticated as that found within any defense grid. Okay. A natural companion to the MHD 995 tactical information warfare augmentation, the MHD 995SH information warfare obfuscation augmentation slots neatly besides that device within the cranium. During the intrusion scenario, the obfuscation augmentation actively transmit misdirection and noise packets. Where did I get noise? I don't. Noise packets throughout the target system, alternately confusing and confounding active software defenses, decreasing the likelihood of detection by intrusion countermeasures. So it will basically reduce our detection percentage. We also got stealth 1, decreases chances of detection by 15%. Even from the first use, the MHD 995SH information warfare obfuscation augmentation provide 15% decrease in the detection probability of any intrusive action down to a minimum of 15%. So this 15% is minimum, so we can raise it up to 30% and 45% from upgrading this particular node. Okay, right. Our head's gonna be feeling heavy upgrading all the the cranium-based
The
augmentation.
good Lord made you in his own image. Why would you desecrate yourself?
Okay, she's a fanatic. We got beer, let's go.
You know who's behind these attacks on Sarif Industries, don't you? The same people who faked
Oh my
9/11.
god. People won't change, huh? That's a fact.
These limb riots are being organized by the government. They want an excuse to exact martial law and split this country up.
Keep it down, pal. People are on the edge right now, and we don't want any more trouble.
What will you say when you're kidnapped by a bunch of augmented soldiers and put in a concentration camp?
I haven't put much thought into it, okay?
Haven't you heard of REX-84? FEMA is setting up camps right here in Detroit.
Yeah, and Stevie Y is actually a 600-year-old vampire.
Stevie Y? Who is that? Okay, I actually forgot to mention something that we heard from two employees talking about Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. So they are canonically exist within this universe. Okay, let's see if we can talk to him with our newly acquired augmentation.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of
Oh,
hard
he's
to
a
miss.
beta.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Sarif headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
Okay, we can further inquire him. So the way this augmentation work is, you actually seen that we get certain ticks from each personality type. So he actually got 2 beta ticks, 2 level 2 beta tick, and also level 2 omega tick as well. But he just gave us what we want. But if we want to pressure him, the augmentation will present us a different type of like a speech whale similar to this one, which has like entries to each personality type. So we need to pick the correct one based on what type of ticks we got. So I hope that will clear how the augmentation works. It took me actually a couple of playthroughs to figure out that, but I think if you read probably an IGN guide or something, you will get down that in the first try. But finding out yourself is always the best feeling. Anyways, let's dig into how he got assigned to this
How
case.
did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
An outside agency.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with a storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've seen, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Okay, we actually can activate our augmentation. So either we can charm betas can be appealed to, but the low self-esteem of omegas will make them very suspicious of this kind of work. So he did have some omega ticks, but omegas are susceptible to pressure, but alphas are quickly to rebel against it. I think the pressure would work more because he did have some omega ticks, so he will be suspicious of the charm. But we don't have to appease because he nowhere near a extruded alpha personality type. So let's actually pressure him.
I want that safe code. And you know I have the means to make you talk if I want to.
Look, I've been threatened by mobsters, gangers, pimps, and dealers for 40+ years. And it's not like I gave you nothing. So come on now. There's no need for these unpleasantries. You have to help Mrs. Reed find out more about her daughter.
We actually that actually failed.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Sarif case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
You said it.
Well,
Come on.
Damn it.
Okay, he won't.
That's all I need for now.
Okay. We won't be save scamming or everything, but yeah, I think charm would have been given us would make him give us the code.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws and cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring. Yeah, word. We should, you call that, register, patent.
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Let's copyright that shit. Documentation. Yo, we gotta be rich, man.
Okay.
Maybe those Purity First nuts have got the right idea. Might be the only way to get the governments off their asses and do something.
We do have some platforms, I think.
It's one big gutter and always will.
You think this is bad? Wait till the UN passes that legislation thing. Detroit is gonna be one giant breadline.
That's what I've been saying. David Sarif ain't saved this city. He split it into the haves and have-nots.
Yeah, damn right. I've been limping for 10 years. Don't I got the right to get enhanced? No. Even if I did, how the hell am I gonna afford that drug? Neuropupazine.
Neuropazine.
Whatever. Gotta pay up the ass for that one.
Okay, we do have some platforms I think we can get on. Yeah. Also security rating 2. Someone probably passed out over there. Is that something? Locate Tyndall's apartment building. Okay. We do need to go down there. Okay, let's see. We have 2 data banks. Right now we have 50% less detection rate. So the node 2 level 2 node would be only having 45%. Still, that's quite a lot, but it's actually less than 50, so shoot. Let's nuke
Access
it.
granted.
Nice. 2 seconds, huh? Okay, we got data looter 200 XP. So hacking gonna give you a lot of XP, but at the same time you need to invest it quite more. So I think that's how it balancing out. Nice. So we uncover. Is this supposed to be a secret area? I got some XP for it, so probably is. Okay. Gain access to Tyndall's apartment. None of these doors are interactable. We do have a door all the way. Security rating 1. We can definitely hack this. We do have a data bank. I would say go here and here and here, but in order to get a better defense, I would say we need to capture these 2 as well and try to fortify. Now level 1 node is 25% of detection rate, which is relatively low. Okay, we didn't get triggered. Level 1 triggered for this. Okay. Alright, we have enough time.
Access granted.
Nice. 100 XP on top of 25 XP to... Oh, this is Tyndall's apartment. Okay. Is there... Oh, this one, a smart vision. A smart vision actually would help in a situation like this to see whether we get some hidden stuff that we will eventually miss without it. So it's basically wall hacks. You can see through walls. Ooh, that's a new article. Hostages rescued at Sarif Manufacturing Plant. Tragedy was averted in Milwaukee Junction this evening as Detroit SWAT teams swept through the Sarif Industries manufacturing plant, freeing workers from pro-human extremists who had been holding them hostages for several hours. It could have been a bloodbath, commented Sergeant Neil Townsend, chief of the tactical unit, but we encountered very little resistance. The operation was a complete success. Townsend's words stand in stark contrast to eyewitnesses criticizing eyewitnesses' accounts, criticizing his team for reacting too slowly. The SWAT team sure took their sweet time. They stood around for hours like they were afraid to move or something, said an unidentified man. Who would that be? Townsend's department is still deflecting blame for mishandling a similar standoff 2 years ago in Mexican town when a SWAT team killed a 15-year-old teen, igniting a citywide riot. That's actually the reason Adam got fired, or he not fired. I think he left SWAT. So we should knock some sense into Townsend, but that's whatever. Antioch is that large mastermind behind today's hostage taking at Sarif Industries is on the loose. He is being hunted by local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. Decorated ex-Marine Ezekiel Sanders is the leader of a group of militant, pro-human activists known as Purity First. I think we will definitely see him again. Okay, we got some reading materials. I think we advise to get the. Did we read this part 6 where now ours has been described as a bleak city deserted by tension between race, between rich and poor, between human and augments. While it's true that Detroit never fully recovered from the loss of motor vehicle industry and aftermath of the oil crash, can we really allow that to be the epitaph? Is that the correct pronunciation? I never came across this word before. Epitaph for our metropolis. Amid the darkness, there's a beacon of light. The forward-looking Sarif Industries has made our city their corporate headquarters after constructing a manufacturing facility here. Sarif Industries founder David Sarif hoped that Detroit can once more become a beacon city, a place where reconstruction can set the standard for other places across America. And each day we struggle against the harsh realities of life in our embattled urban wasteland to reach this laudable goal. Okay. Is that it? Seems like it. pistol. Can I reach that drawer? Seems like we can't. Secret gate upgrade, new secret gate code. We don't really care. We hacked it. Okay. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. River, Brian, you there? Tindy boy? Why the music? Ooh.
I need my new.
Who the hell is this? Junkie? Hey Stevie, I'm sorry man, we just couldn't score as much last week and I'm all out. I'm not doing this to you on purpose. Trust me, I'm looking for extra sources right now and I didn't get any answer yet. Just don't do anything crazy, Tyndall. I was like, why the music acting up? Okay, he shall go to sleep for a bit. Come here. Wait, come here. Like that. LeBron never did that move. Not LeBron, Jordan. Jordan never did that move. Anyways, thanks for the shotgun. Brand new there, yeah. Brandy's not doing good. I'll take whatever you got. Can we meet? Not a good idea. Gotta keep low profile. She's in pain. Neighbors are gonna complain to the cops. She need new pass. Please, Brand, you there? Alright. But I don't have much new pass left. I'll pay. I don't want your money, Mark. It's never about the money. What about Carilla? Can you score more NP from him? He's getting less and less cooperative. Shit, didn't you have dirt on him or something? Right here in my pocket, man. But you can only push a man so far. I'll meet you behind the gas station down the street, but hurry. I don't like being out in the open like this. You're the man behind the gas station. Got it. Alright. If what's his name? Tyndall was here, I don't think he's gonna walk out alive if we hadn't intervened before him. Okay, what is this? We have another keypad. Secret level 1. Okay. We do have a data bank. Hopefully we don't get triggered. Nice. Okay, that's more than enough time. Okay, we got a stockworm. What is this? Bunch of boxes. A pistol. Another keypad, but this time it's security. Oh, these are the lodgings you will occupy for the duration of this operation. You will notice a door with security lock on it. The code for this lock is 1029. Whenever you receive a special delivery, it will be left for you inside that room. CCT. Okay. Is there anything? Nothing. Okay, I don't really want to break this keypad. I want to hack it for the XP. Okay, I will definitely come back here later. Let's go for the 3rd level. Oh, there's another level as well. Okay. Another keypad. Security rating 5. We won't be able to get that. So that's 2 reasons to come back over here. Wow, it just keeps going on. And exit. Explorer for 200 XP. Nice. Oh, this is just another way to... Yeah, those platforms really do have a meaning. Okay. Nice. Do have a ladder. Nice. Let's see. Downtown apartments. We need to go to the police station. Meet with Tyndall. The blackmail footage wasn't on Tyndall's computer. He's carrying it with him, but an email on the computer suggests that he's going to meet someone behind the abandoned gas station on 2nd Street. So if I want to get the footage, I better intercept that rendezvous. Are we being timed? Okay, it's a few corners away. Who the wait. Yeah, this is the way. I remember her. So I was like, where am I going? Okay, there's Tyndall. Brian Tyndall.
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Sarif Industries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
Oh, I see. You think I'm selling the stuff, right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented by choice? No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life, and that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain, that just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
He had level 2 alpha take and level 2 beta take. Let's
I can
empathize.
respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem. A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Let's try it. Alright, Beta can be appealed to, but the low self-esteem of Omegas will make them very suspicious of this kind of approach. Alpha can be appeased, but Beta will be angered by this approach. Omegas are susceptible to pressure, but Alphas are quick to rebel against it. He had level 2 beta tick. And also he had 2 alpha ticks as well. Let's try a piece.
Look, you're right. You're in a tough situation. I wish I can help you out of it, but it's your mess, right? You're the one who's got to step up and do it.
He sounds just like my old man. You're lucky I respected the dude. Here's the footage. Guess I gotta face the mess I got myself in.
Alright. I mean, we don't have to run around that much. So that's
What's your pleasure, friend?
Let me sell you 10mm pistol and a shotgun.
Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
Okay, we are actually we do have more than 5,000 credits, so we can grab the remaining praxis point as well. Okay, this is return to Karela. I think we can do that after we completed the investigation on the police department. PG BK.
Look at you, man. Another sucker who bought a bunch of crap you never really needed. Look at you. What are you, a goddamn super soldier or something? I heard about them on the radio. Lazarus is the shit. Not like that Eliza bitch.
Okay, no way you can dunk this. Let's go for extreme. Whatever. Traveler. Can we? Nope, there's nothing there. And we have a secret path available to us. What's this over here? Are you see? You can't jump over this? Okay, we can't go here. We are basically staring at the police station on that path. Where is this leads to?
Whatever happens, my man, don't let them scare you. Don't let them beat you down.
Oh, this is security rating 2. Is this near the police station?
You look like a guy that gets around. Little advice, stay out of the sewers. A lot of shit going down in there lately.
I ain't afraid to fuck you up.
You want to be cool with that.
You trying to scare me, Skinner? Because you don't.
Subdead bag isn't the shit stacked in the usual storage locker, just like you asked. I think that talks about the locker just around the corner. Okay, go straight and take a left.
I never let T-Boss be booking me with no cogs. I find him nasty.
I think they kind of cool. Yeah, to me, it's a welcome change to the dirty old men I usually get stuck with.
All the ones hopped up on Z.
Yeah, at least that no-pose drug the Augs take don't make them all uppity and shit.
Cog lovers, huh? To each their own, I guess.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see.
Jenny Alexander, huh? Why? What are you, some kind of pimp?
God, I'm glad you're here.
Okay, I will talk to you.
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Flirty, huh? That seems like disrespectful.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row-ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
Oh, that's like a lot of things. Who is he?
How about the target, O'Malley? Got any more info?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while. No reports, no address, nothing. We're pretty sure he got tied up in major covert ops, but never got anything solid on him. He has a badge, but he doesn't feel like a cop at all.
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick sit rep of the local gangs?
You know, gangs are not the finest example of evolution, if you catch my drift. Everything's pretty much the same. The derelict row-ballers are still dealing and stealing, getting into fights with Augs, and defacing augmented people's property.
Yeah, right. Upstanding citizens.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City Bangers. Ignorant scumbags just like the DRBs, only some of them are augmented scumbags.
Alright. We can't let a guy like that roam free.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Um, let's be apprehensive.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
Okay. Hitman, huh?
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen.
We won't be doing
We think O'Malley
that.
will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Alright, she actually knows what she's doing.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Alright. You know, getting in and out without being seen is our forte, actually. Okay, DRB territories, I think, whatever this is. Cars? Okay, I don't know who that is, but we actually now came to the Detroit police station. So this place is gonna be quite interesting place, because on the way of walking we build up so many things that we have to deal with in this police station alone. So before we go in, I think we should do it in the next episode, because this episode is also went quite lengthy way. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this episode here, and we'll be handling all the police station business in the next episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.